Hello, and welcome back to another Reflections from the Sink. It'll be a reasonably quick one. I'm sneaking a quick, well, just doing the breakfast dishes really, in the sort of 15 minutes I have between work meetings. So yeah, and you know what I want to reflect on today is it's Friday, and I want to reflect on the blessings that our four-legged friends bring us. Now, if you know me and you've watched a bit of this channel, you know that I have a retired greyhound. His name is Ted. He's my big boy, and he brings great pleasure, joy, and laughter to not only my life, but I guess anyone that gets to have the pleasure of interacting with Ted. And one of the great things about Ted, and I guess about all animals, I guess our domesticated ones anyway, is the unconditional love that they bring us. And how when we're feeling a bit rough or a bit run down, how they'll come to the rescue, and Ted will just come and I call it doing his timber. So what he does is he comes and sits next to me on the couch, and then he leans and goes like a falling tree, and he lands on me, and he just lays there. And it's like this thing of coming ready or not. Here I am, show me love, show me joy. But just what a blessing it is. And I know cats, there's this interesting thing around cats. The Egyptians believe that the cats were the connection between the earth plane and source and God energy, and communication would come through cats. But what's even more interesting about a cat is that when a cat purrs, that frequency that they purr at is actually a healing frequency. I think it's 464 megahertz, and I use frequency when I meditate sometimes. Sort of regulate through a range of different meditations. So I'll go through stages when I will use a guided meditation. However, if I'm working out of my healing space, which I do more and more of these days, when I'm talking, about myself, I'm in there working with myself and on myself. I just tend to use just music, meditation music, and I leave my guides to deal, to do that meditation and guided process with me. But I also more and more now are using frequency, and so I found this little free app, and you can dial in the frequency, and I also use tuning forks. And I find tuning forks have been really good for you removing pain, actually, or some pain anyway. So what I tend to do with this frequency is I use it to dial up, this app. Sorry, I use it to dial up the frequency that I want, and away I go. Anyway, so as you're sitting there today, and just send out a little bit of extra love and blessings to those four-legged friends, or the little furry friends, or the ones with feathers. I have chickens as well, and they bring me smiles and blessings as well. So just send it out to them, and just remind yourself how incredibly blessed we are to have those beings in our life. Right, leave you to it. Much love. Remember, like, share, subscribe, comment. Tell me I'm talking puddle. Tell me I'm not. But post a comment. Much love.